It's the first day of the Mardi Gras tribute store here at Universal, and we're going to look inside to try to see how many callouts to either Universal property, IP, the storyline of the store itself, and of course, all the secrets we can find. Let's go inside. The first thing I noticed when you look at Legends of the Bayou Museum and Gift Shop is Tribby. Look, from the tribute store. Little HHN call out. And this cryptid up here is the Mossman, which we'll see a little bit later in Cyrus T. Pavo's museum. Swamp tours are available as we head into the museum. I mean, who doesn't love a good swamp ape? All right, we are heading into the museum. There are tons of cryptids that you can see within here. I like how it says Swamp Monster Tracks. But my first little hidden fun fact is the creature. So an unbelievable thing emerges from the murky Amazon jungle, a monster, which we're gonna see this a couple of times throughout the tribute store. A second glance is all it takes. Keep on searching for King Gator. We're gonna see King Gator later. This is super, super fun. There's tons to point out in here. I'm not gonna cover everything right now, but my favorite one is if we flip this around, you have the PS Songbird from last year with the historic ghost ship, but my favorite little joke is the Gator Town USA instead of the, look, they even have the Junior Jumping Jamboree for Gatorland. That's just a fun little call out to a little neighbor over here in Orlando. And there he is, Cyrus, he's eating. Oh, dude, there's a grunch in there. That's what the name of that little creature is. And then up here, we actually have from last year's HHN tribute store, the dog food from the grocery section. And then they have these really fun, I'm gonna have to find them online. They have these Bigfoot snack that I have to check out. And then here's another good joke, UFO caught on tape, and it's literally just duct tape. King Gator stole my good card. Call out to the summer tribute store with Mr. Tape. Call out for Jurassic Park with the Velociraptor claw. And then you notice over here we have the wizard from the tribute store from the summer one, and then there's also a tribute to terror comic right there in the center as well. I love Live, Laugh, Lurk. What's behind the curtain? Oh, we have to look. What's gonna be under here? A monster? No, just feet. Gotcha, museum this way. All right, let's go through the museum. You have Creature's Hand right there from Creature of the Black Lagoon. You can get some beads over here as well. There's another grunch. There's also a mermaid over here. There's a Jaws call out to Martha's Vineyard with the shark jawline. It's a great white jaw. They even have a tactile little way. You can feel the back of the grunch's back. He feels like pleather. Touch the grunch. When you exit out of the Revenge of the Mummy last year, the Wonders of the Ancient Garden, this was part of one of the crates, and that tells the story of Batilda. You can see that right there. And then you have Baron over here, of course, from Mardi Gras as the icon. We're gonna see him a little bit further on. And then all the way over here, a little HHN call out with the Black Cat Club. And that looks exactly like HHN 31's tribute store top. This little rat is a nice call out to, again, that Ancient Wonders, which had tons of rats. Another Jaws call out. PS Songbird and this little creepy doll was from last year's Mardi Gras tribute store. And then there's a big old werewolf. And they have a little picture of the Wolfman over here as well. And then this section is the Wall of Mystery where we can look into little sections. But before we hit that, you're gonna wanna see King Gator up on the wall. They do call him out right there. And he has a little rat in his mouth. Again, another little call out. Creature, little mask. And then I'm not gonna look through all of the Wall of Mystery, but I'll show you my favorite two. Gruesome Lecce is King Gator, but then if you look all the way on the bottom right is the little tribute store comic from HHN 2 years ago. And then Secluded Skunk Ape is just a nice little fun call out to Slaughter Cinema, the original. Just past this alien, you see Egon Spangler and a crystal skull, nice little Ghostbuster secrets. And then as we head into the swamp tours, this is my favorite part of the entire tribute store. There's another grunch, a little grunch. These grunches are so cute. They're fun. It says Bigfoot on the string of lights. It also says Believe on there. Looks like an air freshener, but it's a wind chime. And then they're selling bugs for $2.95 if you're into that. But then now as we head into these swamp tours, this reminds me so much of both Insidious and Yeti Campground Kills. We're gonna see some scary eyes, just like we saw on that billboard for the Mossman. So we have to look, could that be him? Nay. And if you look, the way they make this room bigger is mirrors. Mirrors are so crucial for place setting and making things feel bigger than they are. They use these a ton in HHN. But if you notice, we're not just in a forest or a swamp, you also see that there's a little like shack out here in the bayou. But the big thing is the Moss Man himself. There he is. He's got his big old gangly arms and his red eyes. And I love this projection effect. It makes it look like moonlight is coming off the water. It's coming from that projector over there. It's really believable. Makes you feel like you're in like a swampy landscape. And then we head into this little bayou shack. Who owns it? We'll find out. As we head inside, we'll notice somebody's cooking something. We actually get a really fun fog effect over here. So it's like coming out of this gumbo pot. See a ladle, see a coffee pan, another grunch. It's like, how many grunches can you find? Go back and tell me how many you have seen in the comments. How many grunches did you see in this entire time? There's a banjo over here, and then who uses this purple chair? I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with voodoo, but who? If you haven't figured it out, it is the Baron, and there is his hat, and there is his jacket. Baron Sanson that we saw earlier as the skull. And I don't know, I'm not sure what the dresser is from, but we're getting some netting, some ways to catch some of the food in the bayou, and then I wish we had Mardi Gras Murders from Slaughter Cinema 2 as a house this year. Maybe this is a possible foreshadowing, or maybe it's just Bayou related. Okay, now I have to look up Fathom Core, because that has to be something.
For the house Depths of Fear is a deep sea mining company has established an installation in the darkest reaches of the ocean to extract valuable resources. But the waters are infested with something monstrous. Parasitic creatures known as mouth brooders slither inside the mining equipment and spew their acidic eggs upon unwilling human hosts. You're paralyzed with horror as the infected are quickly driven to violent madness. The pressure is building, implosion is imminent, and the creatures are everywhere. There is no escape from your watery grave. I bet that was a cool house.
There's also a death tarot card down here as well. Wild peacock and llama. So there's a Gerg the llama right there. So that's the first time I've seen Gerg in here. And also the squirrel. I got to look for Earl the squirrel. Legends of the Bayou. There's an airboat tour. Cryptid crepes. What does this say? Free seasonal crepe. Come back because I missed something in the beginning. There's another grunch. We need to like count the grunches. Total find the grunch. Here's another one. Another Moss Man. The final climax of the whole entire store is this Firefly lit room with lots of projection effects. So the fireflies are all over the top of this like boat house. You can see there's different boats strewn about, and we're right directly on the water with the projection effects. And something came back from last year, which was super fun. What is in his teeth? Is that a mouse in his teeth? Dude, there's mice hidden everywhere. There's grunches everywhere. That's fun. You can see like little lily pads going by, but we gotta wait for one thing. And I'll tell you, it's not a croc. We're looking for the gators. Croc on gator. Now we're gonna head on out of here. And there's our final grunch. Another, what is that? Is it another rat? Dang, dude, rats and grunches. Rats and grunches. Lime water. Preserve lime water in a well-filled, tightly stopper bottles. There's no stopper on the top. And then we've got PS Songbird wheel. The one thing that I thought was cool is that over here with these candles, there's all these like bloodied candles. And then a water wheel, and that's it. That's all she wrote. I don't know what's up with this black flame candle. I'll have to learn a little bit later on, and a camera. Well, that's the Mardi Gras tribute store. Pretty cool. You're gonna have to go back and count the grunches because I have no idea how many total we found. That was super, super fun. Wasn't expecting that. And the amount of rats, lots of call outs to HHN, gotta love it. And it feels a lot like Halloween in there, even though it is Mardi Gras. Let the good times roll. If you wanna see another video of Universal, check out this one right here.